that you guys have in the room, could you walk us through like what each back kind of brings in his style?
What each back brings to their style. Okay, let's start with Jace. So Jace, kind of one of those strong, physical guys with speed. So Rodell is more like small, bowling ball, but fast type of style. And you got Trey with the bigger size frame, so he's a little bit more, you know, physical, should I say? And he's also fast. So the whole room pretty much, has nice speed to everyone, and everyone also, has great size to them. So that's what makes our room so physical. So the only thing that would like be different between the guys is just the height. I'm probably the tallest guy in the room, and then Trey, and then Jason, and then Rodell. So that's about the only difference as far as like what we bring to the table.
Charlie?
Yeah, Brian, obviously it's only been 2 games, but how would you assess the running game through the first 2 contests?
The running game's been good. It can always be better just with, just small details that we need to, focus on and practicing. Also from watching film, just, yards we're leaving out there, just with, details that we can clean up. So, I can say the running game has been good for us, but it can be a whole lot better.
Michael?
Yeah, when you're in practice and you see Henry out there at middle linebacker, his size, his speed, what makes that difficult as a running back? You have to keep your eye on him because he's quicker out there than maybe some traditional middle linebackers.
For a running back, you gotta always, stay alert for those type of guys who has the size and also has the speed, because you have to beat them in the A gap, and you don't want to be too slow, or you can't really judge a guy's timing. And, you can get beat on the A gap blitz, or maybe get beat off the edge real fast. If you're not really just paying attention and pass protection. So it could be difficult, playing against a guy like that, with so much size and, with so much speed, because he has speed like a defensive back, but he has, a big body frame, so he can move around like the edge a whole lot faster and more stronger. And, it could be hard, it could be difficult to pick up sometimes. So, you just got to really stay on your A game.
Mike?
How has this year been different for you physically, just taking the majority of the carries for the first time, and how much does it help to have 3 other guys back there to kind of help your body out a little bit?
It's been just a little bit more physical for me. I'm getting a little bit more carries now than I usually do. So, I just had to, make sure I'm taking care of my body and, just, taking as less hits as I can, even though that's impossible. But, also with the depth that we bring in the running back room is good, so I don't have to get all of the carries, or I don't have to get all the reps, and I have experienced guys that can come in, and there's no drop off, they can play, just as efficient. So, that's been, good for me, and it would be good for our whole room.
Michael?
Saban the other day, he was saying that they were trying to work with you on trying to avoid some of the contact in some of those running plays. Can you explain what he was talking about and what you're trying to work on in that?
I'm thinking he wanted me to work on just avoiding tackles, like, not being as physical, like, all the time. Like, sometimes if I can avoid tacklers or, make people miss, I should work on, trying to make people miss instead of just always being so physical and, taking so many hits all the time. So, that's something that I can work on, is just, being more effective in the open field and just, making people miss.
Charlie?
In regards to Florida, just what impresses you about them, and specifically about their defensive front?
What's impressive about Florida, they, real physical, team in the SEC, they've had a pretty solid team every year. You know, they just couldn't really put it all together. So, you know, once they put it together, I'm pretty sure, you know, they'll have, you know, a great unit of guys, you know, that we'll really have to prepare, and, you know, we can't take them lightly. So, you know, we got to just, you know, make sure we bring our A game and we preparing for, you know, whatever they're going to bring at us.
Michael.
Yeah. Just one more about this. Do you enjoy contact? Are you one of those running backs who enjoys, you know, initiating contact with the defender?
I mean, I'm the type of running back like I can't say I enjoy contact, but like if I have to like make contact, I want to, you know, initiate the contact before you know somebody come and like you know hit me. So I mean that's kind of where I'm at with that. But like I can say that I'm okay with contact, you know, but like I don't want to just you know have to you know be physical all the time. Like I can give my body a rest sometimes.
Final questions. Okay, thank you, Brian.